Hi guys, Simon here. Hope you are well. I just want to talk about a dream that I had almost a year ago. And that dream has been in my mind for a while. I've just been asking God what it meant. And also, before I go into this dream, I found that God speaks to me in dreams. And what do I mean by that? Many of you know that I have been separated from my wife. This is for quite a while now. And before it happened, before the separation, I had a dream. And in the dream, I found myself living alone in a house that I did not recognize. And in the dream, I was looking around for my family, and I didn't see anybody. It was just me. And believe it or not, a few months later, the exact thing happened. My wife moved out with my kids. Mind you, during that, when I had the dream, we were at peace as a couple. And she moved out a few months later. That startled me. Then, around about 2024, November 2024, or maybe late October 2024, I had another dream. And in that dream, I saw my car. I was just looking at my car being crushed by two elephants. Being crushed. Two angry elephants crushing my car. I didn't understand what that meant. A few weeks later, I was involved in a really nasty car accident that wrote off my car, the same car. And all these dreams was happening during the time I was not really focused on God, yet I was still having those dreams. And this is just an example of our dream, and it will come to pass. So I say this, just wanted to share with people, because about a year ago, just under a year ago, I had a dream. And in that dream, I was telling people, I was telling the world, like I'm doing right now, that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. I repeat, I was telling the world that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. And you have to understand that I started this YouTube channel about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and had no idea that I'll be making videos like this, talking to people about the things of God. And I just sat down, and something in me just rose up and brought back those memories, those dreams. And I believe it's God. He said, now share this revelation with the world. I had the dream last year, doing what I'm doing now, telling people that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. Wow. When I had the dream, I was shocked. I was troubled. Why? Because, believe it or not, I'm a big Donald Trump fan. I'm a MAGA. I'm a MAGA supporter. I like Donald Trump. I find him entertaining. I can watch his speech for hours and hours. When my wife was living with me, she could testify. I'm a big Trump fan. And for me to have a dream, to even think of this man being the Antichrist would be like impossible. But I had a dream. And in the dream, I was telling people passionately that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. And this is coming from a Donald Trump supporter. You see, as a Christian, I saw in Donald Trump that he represented certain values about Christianity. So, he was for Christians in his policies, defended Christianity, Christian liberty, and opposed certain things that was anti-Christian. So like many Christians in America and around the world, we, like Donald Trump, and I was one of them. So this is a dream I had, and I would love to hear your opinion on this. Now, as I thought about it, I began to look into what does the Bible say about the characteristics of the Antichrist. I Googled it, and the characteristics in summary is the Antichrist is characterized as a charismatic, deceptive world leader who opposes God, claims divinity, and seeks global control, using signs, wonders, and political power to establish a false peace, and demand worship, particularly through economic control like the mark of the beast, before being overthrown by Christ. Key traits include lawlessness, self-exaltation, leading people astray with deception, performing false miracles, and persecuting believers. These are the characteristics of the Antichrist. So how does it fit Donald Trump? When I come to think about it, Trump, the Bible says that the Antichrist in Revelations will be a boastful and proud person. Trump is boastful and proud, almost to a fault. He doesn't joke. He's boastful and proud. The Antichrist is like that. The Antichrist is prophesied to be a brilliant leader and a politician, charismatic. Trump is all that, brilliant, charismatic, rich, businessman, good with economics. And another thing that fascinates me is that the Bible said in Daniel, in the book of Daniel, chapter 9, that he will be a friend to Israel. He will be a friend to Israel and also to Christians. Jesus Christ said that the Antichrist will be so deceptive that even some of the elect will go after him. He's a friend to Christianity, in quotation mark, and also to Israel. Prime Minister Netanyahu recently said that Trump is the greatest friend Israel has ever had. The same Donald Trump. He's a respected ruler. And think about this. This is the key. And the Bible says he will come in peaceably. Trump's mantra is all about peace, 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 peace. Recently, he just formed an organization that is about to remove the UN, replace the UN, called the Board of Peace. Trump has made a covenant, a peace covenant with Israel and the Arab nations. And now we have the Board of Peace, whereby he is chairman of the Board of Peace. Not only that, a lifetime chairman of the Board of Peace. that has great powers of economic controls over many nations. Just a couple of days ago, we saw in Davos the launch of this board of peace, where nations all around the world were coming to pay homage to one guy, Donald Trump. There's never been anybody like him in politics. Research it. There has never been anything like that. There have been 45 other presidents, but no one has been received like Donald Trump has been received. The Bible also said in Revelations that he will get a wound in his head. Was that wound in his head the assassin's bullet that grazed his ears? And miraculously he rose up, said, "Fight, fight, fight." And the whole world saw it and were amazed. The Bible said the whole world will see him rise almost from the dead and be amazed. Who is Donald Trump actually? That's my question to you. I'm just saying what I dreamt and how God tends to speak to me. And I've been meditating on this and never knowing that what I dreamt will be coming true today, that I will be speaking these words to the world about this person called Donald Trump. So, that's just my thoughts. I am not an expert in eschatology, but all I know is to tell the truth, what God speaks to me. The Bible says this in Acts chapter 2 verse 17 and also Joel chapter 2 verse 28. It says, in the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy, your young men will see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. This is the last days. In fact, not just the last days, this is the last of the last days. Donald Trump is not a young man. He's a man that is in his early 80s. So if he's Donald Trump, what does that mean about the return of Christ? I think it could be any time, because all the signs that has been spoken about the last days is here and now. Israel is here. Israel was never a nation before 1948, but now is a thriving nation. We see all the immoralities, the hatreds, the murders around the world. We see earthquakes, wars and rumors of wars, Ukraine, Russia. And we see, just a few days ago, the board of peace being formed. The Bible also mentioned about a false prophet. Guess what? I'll leave you with this. With the board of peace being formed, just yesterday, Donald Trump invited the new Pope Leo to become a member, an executive member of the board of peace. Interesting. Just my thoughts. And this is a dream that I had. Until next time, speak to you later, and God bless.